Yes, Saturday, but GYASO. Monday, any Wednesday. Critical, ne de drew one man. I just say, oh, say, Meminda, any drew no, but still, I Ghana Honsem, any day, Bremo, me by the worker. If I'm a VIMLADY, a POKUAA, and then me production team, Yera Johansson, and I in charge of sound, frame my bankroll and that social media, can't send Nina, if I Ghana man, when they main issue, back on was some unemployment. Na make us a producer here or dame ne ma me da form ya anti odame ma we akọ at the same time na yira wo me hu obema na so be ye hye wi asete se wo wa so be ye hye papa double asotro we de enye easy baby anti odame ye ma hyede sam otiri nkwa double ni nyina no waje no wafa ye fa sedan so ma facility proof wo madaroma ene wo mu clinic fie ni ade ne covid ba ye covid virus yi entre yenkum Ghana for nyina facility pro for na edimu akotene just say the kind of cleaning a wo ma ye factories and for offices and for fie for just say corner bia na facility pro enam ya wo mo ye adwuma ntinya go bo sham facility ene adwuma kese amo ye aboa se de ba bia be clean wo mo onura wo mo de petepete bia anti ene say bia mo anketenkete na wo fie num ne ade wo be so mo kuma use the professionals nye de obeba na fe wan hwan sensan e wo from grass kra na ebekuno we they do their work very professionally ya je senya kronfo e na akofa no aba wo dem nti contract facility pro na ommo a se de ba adwuma bi a wo ye bia nso ubetimi aye ne kama April June wo mo so ye nka nche o se wo ne bi a de bekwa akoma ba na wo se KNUST covid ba wo school fo nyina ka wo magu dem enti wo bi a de bekwa akoma ba wo tech na any university secondary schools no ne ade a bomade anfa so ma wo mo April June wo mo wo courier service a wom de beko sa okra when you ready just pay the money uchi aska na ma wom mo abekwa koto mi low sugar garidi and no mo ade akwa koma ba uni problem ya fe aha ni Cape Coast na fe na abefa ka ene Ghana life no nye easy sa o ntimtena ka mu hwi maka foi wom nsan kokun ye road no enye safe. It's a very big problem Ghana bank has not been able to resolve. Enti amra your main issue no so which is unemployment inti na me kwon twi entini bebrebe Monday won say me yire me ho fire nti mama issue sa disclaimer we ma obi a wo be call wo hwa yen e wo YouTube Facebook na why adwene say wo be send the message abeki kan sa ansem na Monday mo keka ye me I'll fire you me nya chema January me nua be ma obi e wo asempa no say we gentle woni chema January no mo star back they are very very gentle yes you are gentle pa be to de bia na tema guest na town na ba town to keka ya punchline yes you the amount and the time guess omo mai enti na fees bi ani wo but na only unemployment the man nam so anano armed forces recruitment emrantia ne maba wa opepe unemployment the ma eba ya emrantia ne maba wa enne nam a wo mo chese wo hu sa video no frema be yi sesi our Facebook na just to remind you or refresh your memories. Say mo ahu sa unemployment o Ghana. Ye kasa adwuma ni wona aban se ye boa. Enye bete o. Na aban bia ba na o kan unemployment ana ko kana sem a o se aferi journalist for ene nka yes it's true say to de bia. Journalists we focus too much on the negative news but enye Ghana nko. Ewiase be bia wanti Donald Trump. Say Donald Trump buy na America economy was doing well. But all the media in America they were speaking about na Donald Trump so on COVID indi. And Donald Trump is refusing to lock America down. And we will talk about your bad side because we good side in the obeya. Yeah, more basso because I don't think to Abama. No more banner a tefaso barco pet. We will talk because on any day I am to Abama answer by bonnet. And you were not under any obligations of Obabe no. Obia Wabejinasi and to Swaba, so ye MP, and now we a minister. Obia share one also was a son who show mu. Said the Okan Bible no okay yes wo ya last supper no yes who ye call apostles ni na be last supper no kwa there's a scripture there where Acts of Apostles honum John ebi honum ni oka yes Acts of Apostles pan there because after Jesus who ye no they were trying to do the yesu ka say munye we mfanya menkaye ko busa JW for every year bi o me memorial here and the scripture says say was said the minya no wo meja ho no sa na me de ma wo enti moya bone a ye be kan papa ne de se wanye usika na de ye papa no What you say? America crab bad news sells. Sana me pese me chill. That's what I'm saying. Say yes. Ono kwa kache nesu for say we should do this in remembrance of them. Papa no will do it in remembrance of you and remind you. But to the mamen kai ubio say you to know. Hwe omo nyina nipa pem omo pe armed forces recruitment. Me wa armed forces for crack kache say they can only take 600 per and one before move. And this is a clear evidence. So first, no now they will force our buy or jindi. And this buy a casa unemployment. Obi and jendi. Okay, President Mama ye State of the Nation address back home. Now yeah, evidence based or evidence based State of the Nation address. Ne afro fuse na yamani tikaso on fanya pig farm no ma bonidi. Oh yama asuma sisikaso no ma there but and it was evidence based. But out of the lot of emrantiane maba wo me unemployed no, just a few people no munya benefits. Na no na ma President Mama kra kofa less the buy oka busa me nua be ma beku Santana. Kofa less the buy ye. Hairdresser for ne mo dryers, ne mo say na unim Ghana for so ya broke akra we ho. Ebia ne de maslog NDC ne MPP full soldiers na gu maslog. NDC ne MPP full soldiers om no magu maslog. Obi aba afo se o ma ban na aba campaign am ye ho fa so ne de ama me lo no age no adi. Fakoya adwuma na adwuma nko nanim. Omadi sa na gu less them. Sa no omadi gu less them. Anka adwuma any wo se si ayeka wasemi. So omo less them. Who dey president go for time kro mo munya opportunities. Any president Mahama ne Professor Mills time. Omo ayema omo opportunity ne obi e welder ne amano sika fa kototo machines ne ade fa ye welder no obi e carpenter ne amano kakra fa kototo e first jacksaw ne ade fa ye welder no plier ne we chese ni nyina fa ko ye omo nye hairdresser for the pan for ye me amanim nie abeku sa me kai nye se obi abeku Santana ye minua. And they gave these things to people but they didn't use it. Ghana for serious attitude kan any ye ne. So we are back to square one of the same high unemployment rate. And no na frame you know. Armed forces recruitment. Nipe gu onum. Masa, we NDC new, we MPP new. Omo mugu on a fa, omo ameno papa no nyina amato abo. But come the omo mumma nye eduma nye. Obu akra we twa. Sika ni wakra de beko university. Entini ma me se ye bomode anakoshe sojem. And the Ghana Hanko America say Ghana for bebre omo force ma omo mako military say the bo mbenya benefit because uko military ma won kwan bebre o Ghana say uko ye soje ni a ye do ko peacekeeping uko Somalia uko East Timor uko UN just a UN project you abeko mbeba no at least wo so no de no omanya and soldier force you very disciplined o ma me say ni sika kwa nti obi a pese ne bako soldier so hu de ye omo so hu Ghana ha no ohia ne unemployment nti me si sika anke ya de ma ye mpanifo ya omudie wo de ya ntete mu 10% fra emfanya fund nanka obi a wanya kidney instead so obi nya kidney obi nya cancer fe no obegyina TV so esuoma nani ase ni suo nyina asa no nanka ye de aye foto unya kidney as go to the fund go and apply jisika koya dialysis go to Ghana chese this is it's a very crazy country. The only country in the world that obi o man watch your tax asuma man say o and so yare kidney o yare cancer just what by UTV just what Kwadum TV just what by OKFM just what by Peace FM no what better TV so ni etwa video dia ko social media na wusu na momwami na me man na me oh what an insult na yes Ghana wo ye adeshemamba. Now this year na saying say come the nation cannot help us. Eti NHI no many ade nyina mum yen back to the person who originated it. President Kufuor Musa ne say sa maternal mortality no many ade ode ba enti e besi ne nka na nkobi enso ntumi mfa kidney fund being meka ho ana cancer fund ana healthcare fund meka ho ana mo de simply mumfa yare ye serious ankofo ta session hu sika wo TV so me ade mumfa ade why are we paying taxes? Ye nim see taxes no so there, but that's the duty of Abain. Don't come and tell us oh Ghana for be in tax. We also chase you am go to tax. Ye ni a salary dey be toy account ma pa na mate. Ukota dey o supermarket pa ni ate. Ukota dey o shopping mall pa ni ate. Baby ayato. Who ye momo cry na yato tax momo. Ye mobile money yato tax. Na ga me we ni nyina our sister we are not paying tax. Kakra ni etwa no dey den. kakra no ayetu an nkonta bento ochena yera ayi kanofurata okọ parliament akwa media review budget ye kwa okwa ye behe ba media if you ask me yet in da as a former parliamentary correspondent media review budget are things I've heard. Yes, it's true. Ghana, the this year, it's very necessary because COVID aba. Economy if Osha first quarter, fair na say pick it up. Say the NDC for cannot see a quite epic, but economy no is starting to pick up. Anything a third a wave be ya. Why we na goni you could do 10,000 the any la wu just a circle lockdown, and we cannot afford another lockdown. The Ghana come back. But Ghana nakasa last week make a Monday say, yeah, or man nakasa we are confused. Our leaders are confused. Ghana for a toaban we are confused. Media for any was a policy are buying. We are the intermediary between the governed and the governor. Yes, so you are confused. And can media phone call this economy are there issues with her. And was here and no social media nina kwa dane when you beef. And a Ghana for no so you are confused because and no more pay. Oh, Ghana, I weep for this nation. Ghana for na ye betna ni akasa ni emiri mu ntesuare. Mo Ghana for you don't listen because mo pense hunu. You see, the media say a commercial business media house be ayo. Media be anyone more for the Christmas. I just say GTV. I don't need a tax money come on. Omo na we for the Christmas. Obi a waka bia a commercial media house. Enti a TV aye yesa de be amfaso bewom ebebam. Aye radio aye yesa de be amfaso bebam. Doctor say kwa me despite onye TV ntua salaries. Say de be a odi ni sika be cheche. On say na say kra ye shada nche niam bebre. Ya bre. Because Ghana for na ye cheche niam na mo don't even appreciate what we are doing. Na politician na wono wo becha waje so de pe vote no. Mom na Ghana for hu honorable. Da ben wo doctor say kwa me despite oh doctor nyakopo shout doctor honorable oh friend oh despite no oh for is upon no sa na oh friend no ono awabo brebie factories. We don't regard people who have made it, but the on there so kono makra we a party full soldier 2 days no ababe MP no ababe minister now say honorable his excellency near bottom run. You see Ghanaians your problem ni bi no the award tax also obu tax nwa kontama no ne akwa his excellency baby ekosu democracy fi America ni Europe no won say America for his excellency da wo de unko abroche da fatu CNN na nasa Fox ko fu no so na hwe say omo fra president his excellency na e bodem ran ko he so omo yesa ana UK prime minister Boris Johnson wo his excellency ana honorable eno ne yede ya na empadifo no wo mu de so abakomasem no mu wi a then we come back and we come and cry and now call the media na media what are you doing? We have also slept. We are asleep. The you the people now mo the power ne ma mo tesro no mo mada na media na watch mine. Yes we are that. You see media no we play a watchdog role but they say we are all sleepy. I'm telling you. Obi abre nation direction na problem no. National opposition, government in waiting by now. I was opposition for more year press conference. This is the alternative we are bringing. Omo boy musa. But they are also tired. I buy not tia konya so and say minister on who say COVID numbers is serious no. Me say COVID. Or who say unemployment figures is serious no. I want a minister say government am clearance here for 1 million people. Nti ya be fa Ghana for workers. Because young men and boys no muko jina armed forces recruitment it's a clear indication say hey adwuma ni ho na adwuma obi a we university pa no akwete obi store because e better than say obetine fie na ekombeku no ahwe ye kura wi no obekọ akonom ana ahwe ye kura fraud no okọ akoye tofia kwa se Ghana ni de hye a moje jina ni mo obeye bone yete saa oti ase tofia kwa so obeye bone yete saa so this are on omukuto omu certificate look anya say omu ye young people omu nya qualified o omu nyina kuta omu certificate young people tina say me my say about jaso a we will talk more about national issues than the politics. The politics kakra na ebe fiafia unti say na ebe ko Cape Coast akwa high court ruling you dey ama Cape Coast ase not NDC MPI say ekwa by election. They say the by election na baba NDC so be file stay execution any appeal. These are the things say bread and butter issues are Ghana for. And can wasa mo hwe we mu na wasa mo de madwene baso mo de suggestion na no last week critical issues Saturday ni e che say de KNUS for to me manufacture banche frema o se me video no kra ma o KNUS for omaye banche machine a edi dwa banche machine a edi tu banche free from emrante ne maba we nyina kuto mu set kuto mu nya adwuma nye enka planting for food and jobs ene e be fa om ne ese bia e be mam 1000 Ghana a month na makwa akoye banche harvesting KNUS for the machine abani enye ne mechanize gari me say professor baako ewo KNUS o se afia se e hwe banche so yi a banche chen cocoa banche chen gold but yatena wa ma broni kura se Ghana ya dwene nti eduane ya de banche ya crazy owe start ebekuyan genwi miwa kasapreko mo de banche na yensa banche omo de ethanol ko China nom ne ade that's what they banche ye de yetia na ama China fo abefa ayi gari na China fo ye gari o moton gari ye gusu chi gari ewo ayi chance mu oh me my Ghana that ben ye gusu chi gari o ewo ayi KNUS lectures yakupon shamo Dr. Bako UCC the Dr. Sam indigenous technology just say ya kra na de biem ma Africa no Ghana ne ye na no wa be for kwan a wo mo ade improve wo mo ne wo a wo mo ye e ba ne se ne de atiada after how many years 64 years of independence Israel for nya independent 8 years ansa na Ghana benya independence Israel for wo mechanized agriculture enso nto wo Israel omo te desert so enso aduane mpa Israel da aduane mpa ho wo mo sika chan Ghana wo ma bobra chan Ghana wo ma develop yo mo man chan Ghana enso they are just 8 years ahead of Ghana e ba ne saying yeah the 64 years ye guso de sikan ne aso ene edo banche sikan ne aso na edo banche KNUS for ya machine edidua banche wama machine a edi tu banche wama machine a edi dwa banche but Ghana no ye muawo ye mfa nya adwuma machine no mo di tu banche no machine a edi tu banche wama ye de abro ni be yenti ya professor no to no ye research ye friend no honorable ye friend is excellence ye mo na baso research allowance kra ji se wasu ansa make say you tag 40 yourself free Monday come ko strike me say monko government ne kedin we yes software want it this all yes o ye gidigidi MPP 4 years na ye dikan de munya no for 4 years ya to so mienu de the second coming of MPP de ne jai manya no che wane ne mankasa we hwemasum na we so hwemo na we hwemo ka hwere mo nche mo obia ni bi Ghana fo ani ana esika o man no ye amunye ye mo obia nya bi Europe na COVID ba ye chiche ska man krofo mo de kakrakra de onya adwuma no anya kakra de abonata so okwakoto aduana ma ne ire ne ma America sa Ghana de ye den ye de echi aduani kakra Ghana fo na so ye du ebubi ye kra na make us we are confused people yi aduani kakra eche ye obi di ways and means be ka ho and because Ghana for na ye ni so de be maye ye maye mo ese ye mpem ye pe benku ni tilapia ye de benku ni tilapia boss de bi ye tilapia no kwa na ni abo anyinya enke ye pe meko yira wa papo shito ye mpem meko red no ye mpem meko hwam ye pa kole wa bi chete Ghana for no ye no Ghana for no enti this is on my anko ye you on mani ye na ye koye te say Israel for no ni ade anke ye beche Israel nsuo nto o me drip irrigation Ghana one village one dam no cry ye boachi bidin planting for food and jobs ye de sika 940 million Ghana cedis out of fertilizer I bind the fertilizer for car I bind the fertilizer contractors for car 940 million and so body ho ayedin body abo ayedin nti niema na edua na wan fertilizer 940 million e konkofo bottom ana se e kwa asase ni mu enso ye kwahye wo se ebusa da achi bia ti na hu ya se ka unemployment wasem no where are the jobs ye ko create we he da ben na Ghana be konanim na mrantie ne maba waso ye be jai politicians edi omochi ye gi t-shirt any 50 Ghana cedis na ye de akoye campaign ye pa adwuma na se mani gimrantie bi omo no of pa ye se MPB koma a omo mo so omo fanya sala e wa no omo so omo ni nyina de gu ni peka mo say hey fa oni amako we want jobs not rice that is what we should do wa wo je sika woje mo uji TV 2020 elections din na shame on you wa uji TV woje mo uji sika 2020 elections uji t-shirt shame on you wa kwan Accra Kumasi road no awe no POKUAA interchange ana wawe no Circle Dubai ana wawe no wadi awie uya be send message abeka say ya no bokiti ya media for ne enkoka wo de na wawe be like boys na one off no boys no mo same no wo so a honorable na de no say Joe Rice ye per factories ye per adwuma ena me do be fa Commander Sugar Factory kakra ne ahwe ho e dan na ya jama factory na nwe ne se from my factory no be ehun factory no Commander Sugar Factory na nwe ne se ama asai afa na yero alanchemante bo no modern alanchemante de minim na seda alanchemante obo adwuma pa in fact is one of the people me kra me ne na nka buy me buy nka my frustrated but he's still soldiering on Alan jina ne na so Alan is trying he's still working hard oh until our past strategic investors so mo fan koye a Commander Sugar Factory na me ne former board secretary ne kasa na o kase se Commander Sugar Factory nkra nka ye and at least amfa kra na nye 2200 direct omo be ye adwuma factory no so 2200 na ka be ye adwuma into imagine say 2200 and na ka be Commander Miami Valco whatever na ka Valco afa bia be 3000 bia etama refining ka ye adwuma pa na ka machine retooling no ne ade etama refining ye na podi metrose no na podi obo adwuma na poso no ombe ye sesi omre IMC na ba na IMC no wa to anya adwuma wo ye be hon wo simple ye pe jobs amatema boys ne ashama boys ne ade mo manya bia ye wo ti ase enti sesi ka etama refining so fa be bia be 1000 gapo a F and crofo kakra gumbe bia be 1005 oh nanka factories and kroma jaya honoma egu ye and the fire churches North Kaneshi them industrial area light industrial area no ne ade e bia so for 100 kra no a senka nanka Ghana konanim enka boys be kwa kosa line so omu nyina akosoja enka gise omu koma pa a omu stamina e wa hoɔden se ye de our calling is to be soldiers for Ghana omu na kebeko ba adwuma ni honti obi aso ye ko soja obia so yoko soja on say okada business adoso adwuma ni ho ohwe na obenya moto bia na ode ne hwagim ohwe bolt na ode ne hwagim ohwe na bia ayi uber na ode ne hwagim because anya ye kura no uber say di ska wom obenya di obedi u bolt su ska wom okada no kura na yi say traffic no ne ade ye manage Ghana ntia no ska bam a wo mo ye adwuma ni ho enko bia nya ye so so wotema factory be ayi car Unilever car be si won ya fa we ne ade ne ko adwuma awia shift for near form it was beautiful uso cry it was motivation for you so uso nyini a wo be ye adwuma of factory uso nyini a you become somebody and the factory is in agu ka bia ni one my fan for fabrics almost nyina tutu ama katere almost nyina tu factories are me so our home any ade tema steel chese ye nton ya na ya tu ye ne se tutu ama katere ene twem titia kra de agu ya che Titi ade me ya chose egu class na ye wo mi o se ye wo mi na egu yo TTL na mo ye ntoma na GTP kra nyankopon ko a GTP se mo kesa ka nu 300 GTP oh super paper company limited ye mo no ye toilet roll ene Ghana toilet roll nyankofo ko fa fi China na ye de aba ahwede anka ye kan wasem Commander Sugar Factory no ye chi juice no fi ahwede no mu wi a ahaban na eka no ahwede ne ye chim nsuo ne wi a eno ne ye de ye paper ye de ye books ye de ye cupboard ye de ye first toilet roll mimi so amebetu super paper product super paper ye toilet roll ene gu anwe ne se omo de warehouse. This is Ghana for you because Ghana for na mo aye fight amamo no ko VIMLADY bi am de minimo bi we se means timi ne bi pa adwuma mefra obi se o hu pa adwuma ma minu yi onye se ba mo Ghana for na ye fight amamo da bi mu pe beef efi ahware Aisha beef na mpe mo be hwe onwe wo taxes no ho Aisha wan mode anyway beef na mo pe wan beef na mo pe Ghana for no mo kwa ye boa ma emfa because you don't support what is concerning one kasa wodache na obeya no etie beef ne endia na oba na wie JHS afa na be Vim computer placement in count to me mo me be mame me be wie SHS yo na umpa adwuma bi na me employment minister EGYASO bafo we oba mema on number why oba mema honorable number and Ghana cylinder manufacturing Facebook na Commander Sugar Factory kona kohwe a factory that could have employed 2,200 workers. Ye jama na dane we se means. NDC for ka ho, MPP for ka ho. NDC for factory kra na ne nsi kra mfifi. mo benya abotra ma factory ni sie fifi asana my propaganda na mo de propaganda mo ya test run na 1 week or say 1 month pe na fine na machine ni do me fine mini abema captains but o si o me hu sugar say test run sugar enu kwa minim so hu yampa de a won na e kan me man ko bi Mr. Mam Kojima no nsi boni captain na on de so oni me ya nana hema tutujogu so fire me fire channel dread me fire channel dread one cast wo ko man ko bi I will not come and allude evidence to anything I don't know. Eti mame commander sugar factory no na say ntentan nyina na lancha mate na yakopon hia no so for so very ko me ni umie no Ghana for sika o e na ehye no me ni umie no Ghana for sika na ehye no na say atena wa ma wai first factory say watemagu a ye ntena ma nemrem factories ngu ye ntena ma ni ngu ekunfi juice ya nanado mobile omo ye bona baso saa se mo nanado nka bai na wa ye ekunfi juice factories nko abe 10 ye bo abaso na no ma ye watermelon de ba ko ye bo abaso nanado be ko okwa Ghana for meya na ebe ya adwuma. These are the things any see their politics. We must come home. Enti yanko Cape Coast asem no so ye ba Cape Coast ye wi a ye kwa employment we where are the jobs? Ghana cylinder manufacturer mu see big plant bi a because as cylinder recirculation no wama di asase a omo befa workers bebro 1000 ye be ma wakom na ye ma me Francis am on chirechirem ami ehu ni nyina where are the jobs ma unu e bi ti ba bi a wa start ye training na Ghana for so me starting train sesa ya attitude na me mpa adwuma we me de ma wie politi me mpa zoom lion na munim kofo pay o mo gi ni zoom lion na me de me mpa we ye na me de me nye home science me de me nye visual arts ote ho na the science and visual arts ni we school our skills or DBA na adwuma na ote ho. We must start reorienting, rewiring our mind yes say attitude Ghana ni adwuma nko ade wo ya unua Ghana ni pese oguno woye bro ni adwuma e be hwe makwagu o mani ti se ma wakwa ene ka no nso no ogina gate ano ono kwa na ekobo mama ya bie no Ghana ni adwuma de na traffic ena say wo be mo excuse sa Ghana for yesuba no o pese u di sa suba o so to na me pa broche na Ghana anye te sa broche no obi atam camera no odi ate na aba broche a u ka sa broche ya sori ya da 10 hours ohu ya sori ma condition na fan ebo ya hamu suno mu kra na mu na ukọ enti yenko NDC de no se ya so bayi high court e wo Cape Coast e de abase yenko ye rerun of Asin North elections biu na 2020 election no say null and void. Enti na just as we speak now the people of Asin North omuni MP according to the high court omuni MP enti omuni MP dia is it fair to the people because any in me my nkwala adwene no say yes MP ni elections no null and void based on bibi MP ni koye ya court say enye dia and not the court or electoral commission so assign an interim and a temporary MP because and also another yes they will assign a temporary MP yanko yera a reduction or na a regional organizer ama NDC e wo eye mfimfim mantem ne hwesa semwe wo mbefa ne sen NDC indicated that as omo njuntum ne wo mo njum ntum ochina wa hwa appeal ebebem yera dasin good evening enwumre ene akwa baba OKFM yera dasin enwumre good evening hello good evening Penny.
Good evening, Afia.
Aha. Em say na channel na odase na wrong one. Pacho boko de.
Boko mi nya ba Afia na oze.
Nyakopa dawo ma yeso ye ho ye pa.
Afia tiawa me a youth organizer. Me a regional youth organizer.
Aha, na mama regional organizer ho. Oh, ubedi. Na say mo be ko congress aben.
Afia aye kwan ho.
Oh, aye kwan ho say ususuro.
Ebeko. At appropriate time I'll tell you my next move.
Because they say nkokran dey say a pension om nem rante ebam. Me campaign free tete me for young people no say yes mpanifo ne nya. Let's pension them. Yama young people ne ba na mo young people no so ba. Na mo ameya ade a mfia bi e de be hwem no be che rollins de no.
This time around, you hear a very big announcement for me on this same platform. Critical issues. So
what ya high GYASO critical near TV.
Mo.
You hear more young blood. Aha, Ujina Naso. Yeah, go Cape Coast. Say mo court akasa court kese te say high court o. Wakasa mo NDC mo so mo ntiase sesen.
Every me da say na me ntia wati for na national chairman of the NDC, chairman of Oswampofo. Baby obia no. Midna NDC amanyuko na de share one finfimantum e de aseda kese aseda PSA. Aseda batan e de national chairman say wanda ne ti amayen. Emra asem we buy no yen komra konya bayi na no odi echi me and my colleagues mini abema Kofimasi yen actor yen deputy regional secretary any my regional communication officer Kwesi Dawood so ye bo ma baso say these were two regional officers ye dedicate you say asem no mundi echi and they devotedly pursued the interests of the party nti nyakopon kom ho no nhro no mbom ho by na Dr. Joe Kwesi, the people's leader, evergreen, the leader of AFIA not today, tomorrow, and years to come. And so, and then you refuse me can't here for you. I say, or no Joe Kwesi, he's in high spirit. And see, Emma Obibiara Ebo Emoto. Evia judgment ni diaba, but me impressive about the legalities of it. Near can say, yeah, legal systems, no, it operates on several spectrums and see your spectrum one you better try I exhaust all available legal options to us now until say you get to the conclusive point we are not going to give up. Dr. Joe Kwesi will still stay in parliament and ensure say he serves the good people of AFIA North constituency.
Okay. Na just say ono si onye move na just the court na kano what you say enumere say MP sticker be from the car no why say why so ochina why na dwen so be call house why he cannot go to parliament what you say
yes serve on the clerk must serve on the speaker must declare the seat vacant entire processes.
Okay,
maybe ochina quite file a stay of execution you don't know. Okay, and once the stay of execution is filed the you can say court no ruling no cannot hold until the appeals process has been exhausted. More fan me because I'm not a legal person, but that is my understanding and I believe so to be true. And we'll go. It's a legal marathon. We'll go to the full end of it, and we believe say justice will duly be served. The judgment in Cape Coast today is a perversion of justice. Osha and how the registrar of Cape Coast High Court prevented the NDC led by a legal representatives from filing a process because if you are so concerned about Supreme Court.
Mobile Supreme Court and run on an interpretation matter. Hello. Benny, Mr. Dassey, that no year, mammy. And I fed them a tongue. Come on, mobile Supreme Court.
We were at the Supreme Court yesterday.
Okay, on what matter?
So, the issue pending before the High Court in Cape Coast, we felt say it borders on interpretation of the Constitution. So, what's see, you make a move to the Supreme Court, and that is how come the judgment of the High Court in Accra was arrested. But about Supreme Court, the Supreme Court, say, you come back to Cape Coast High Court. Now you can file processes view honour. Now, say if the trial judge in Cape Coast High Court refuses to inform Supreme Court in Accra on the need for the Supreme Court to come in to interpret the constitutional provisions enshrined, or which is the matter of the litigation now, then we can come back there. If you're not, you call court, you could do by 7 a.m. About 8:39, now registrar of the court clerk, Obiara Enyo. If you have what you have here.
No money ho.
No money ho. There were nowhere to be found. We combed the entire precinct of the court. See, and some come here and some come. It's about 4 come. Few Cape Coast, we did not see them. If you don't forget, so the same Cape Coast High Court registrar, the same registrar, the same registrar, and we have some more several injunction on Dr. Joe Question that injunction application na court no grant you know. In fact, judge judgment na no, our lawyers were prepared to file state of execution before we realized the registrar, the clerk, all the administrative staff of the court no more jame. Ye chin show moi yensan komo. So okay, the fictitious rich no de be serve the clerk of parliament honorable Haruna Idris a challenge you know. These legal gymnastics are said with the Friday, the legal administration in the country. And if this continue, people will further lose interest in the court and may try other means possible to fight their cases. We haven't gotten there yet. The justice system, no, say, look, this Fourth Republic is the brainchild of the NDC, and we will jealously guide it. We will safeguard and shepherd it until we are sure, say, Ghana man, we are GSO. Master Builder Fight and we will continue to fight a good cause. But the good people of the country, the good people of Ascend North constituency are in high spirit. If you say Ochina OKFM the Central Regional Youth Wing of the NDC, the best sponsor critical issue. Ascend North constituency. Take your consoles, your cameras, and microphone to the constituency so that you can have a feel of how the people think. The real temperature. But
I know a reporter called Oscar Daudazi or say a divided MPP for no jubilate and NDC for no the Omubuafu. Now, I've been quite a money black a plaintiff now filing a seminal before the court and so on.
Yeah. Oscar's report is one thing, but I also left the constituency.
And a constituency for the money
it is one of total anger.
Oh, okay.
It's one of total anger towards the court because you see, Dr. Joe Question, emra of filing nomination, you know. If you obi a petition against Joe Question say unqualified. And the EC message Joe Question. Joe Question adduced evidence of renunciation. It was when the Electoral Commission was satisfied, say, based on the available documentation to them, no, Joe Question qualifies and can contest the election. And I'm clear, no. If you are someone making a petition against Joe Question, the candidature. During the final of nomination, the NPP in Ascend North constituency went all around jubilating and telling the electorate that Joe Question has been disqualified. He engaged the EC cleared him. Are we saying that the Jameson-led Electoral Commission, ya question the competence into question, no? Now today, the very court that exonerated the Jameson-led EC at the Supreme Court, no, at the same court questioning her competence into question. When a higher court, led by the Chief Justice of the land, says Jameson's competence is number one, extraordinary, no, a lower court, a higher court today, is exposing the judicial system. So, Jameson, Dr. Joe Question, Eclair, now so good of Ratchet, Nyomo Yandia. And so any emphatic. No one in Piffer Joe Question, the boom brasso, and I'm support so no one. It is neither here nor there.
Okay, but we are aware to say, well, I say Unim Emrani there, but Emrano is the last place. And the Electoral Commission cannot be bigger than the law.
The
Electoral Commission can't clear be not a court to say, we examine all the information and evidence before the court. No court now conclude say yeah. It doesn't matter whether Jane Mensah agreed or not.
The spirit and letter of the law matters.
But it's up to the court to interpret the spirit and the letter. And you won't now bet
as at the time.
Actually, court to know what is the spirit and the letter.
In my layman's view, in my layman's view, in my layman's perspective, as at the time the elections were held, as at the time the elections were held on 7 December, did Joe Question qualify or not?
And court he was not qualified.
After the time he was sworn into office as an MP, did he qualify or not?
But Mr. Dawson, the issue before the court was not to identify or what to determine at the time of the swearing in of the MP. It was his candidature and the man be MP. The court to what is before the court, but at the time of his swearing in is not before the court.
We have looked at what is before the court, and the law is sometimes also about common sense. Today, as I'm talking to you, the universities, Obitro was here, Otimi apply awaiting results, true or false. And then what's before awaiting results, they apply to the university. At the point of admission, if your WASI result is ready and you have passed, you go and attach to it. If you have a master's degree, not a year ready, what will be there, but you have not graduated, you have a certificate. Ultimately, attestation. Now, the attaching will PhD application. At the point of admission, if your certificate is ready, you go and attach to it. These are conventions, these are practices. The AC was saying not, no. Look, yeah, Emuya Bem, Niesi was saying not, no. As you know, we know very well, certainly, no. If you send your Bodia, send your Nanchedia and Canatono, Bodia and Coca conform Semuda. Certainly, we will exhaust the legal processes. If the constitutional interpretation don't go our way, and the court still decides that Honorable GYASO is barred from being the MP, so be it. GYASO is a man of honor. GYASO served his people in his private capacity as GYASO. He is going to continue serving the good people of Asen North today, tomorrow, and forever. Even if any MP capacity crowd, that's go back to the constituency. You see, vote and then this is for go look at the vote very well and examine it. That is why I'm telling the anger even among the MPP fraternity. Some of the MPP supporters in the constituency, you have no idea. Check Dr. GYASO's parliamentary results. Compare it to the presidential results. You will see the marginal, the differences. But you see, at the end of the day, the good people of Asen North constituency, if tomorrow we say we are going for a by-election, we know we will not get there. We know we will not get there. You say we all go and on Wasena. But certainly when we get to the bridge, we shall cross it.
But Mami, clarify this issue.
We are focused.
Mami, clarify this issue. Also court for no. Omujane NDC bantu omujane nti time a court ne matter judgment na NDC for ni court ana.
I don't get it.
What I say anopa mudu court no court bail registrar no
registrar no. And because you see, the process we were going to file today, was going to prevent the judge from going ahead with judgment. What you are saying? So it's me file your processes as directed by the Supreme Court yesterday, and a judge, those processes were served on the judge, and can on me and go ahead to give judgment.
I know your own interpretation. From
the legal discussions going around, because we were going to ask him to refer the matter to the Supreme Court, and once that application has been made, you do not exercise discretionary power on laid down procedures.
Every day, the judges exercise discretion. Every day,
yes, discretionary powers are exercised when the issues are veiled. But when there is a procedure,
even what you think,
discretionary powers to set aside time-tested, laid-down procedures with your discretion.
Don't worry, I can forgive you because won't say Emrana say because the court can depart.
To be educated,
but the court can depart. Yeah, a bit me about say I establish legal procedures. But it's the court or Supreme Court election petition am the court that a witness can be forced to come and testify near there. When we ruling a court in the mind that a witness cannot be. Even sometimes courts in Betty lay down a procedure, and at one point in time in the history, the court can decide that first say we are establishing a new norm by departing from that previous rule. To let's leave it for the lawyers.
Yesterday, the Supreme Court director said, yes, na court because you see, the judge today, nothing was served on him. And the Supreme Court advice to our legal representation was that and file application way. Mo file na the court no you can say or refuse here, then you come to us. And that is what they smartly use the court to avoid by the registrar and the class vamuting. Obia Jane and Apawe, our mama young quine, Nian Sevo. Young filing those applications.
Okay.
The judge today, he walked into the court with an open hand because there was nothing served on him which was going to restrain him or which was going to compel him to take a decision. What I say, may refer the matter to the Supreme Court or not. He was bent on giving his judgment because judgment day was today.
Okay. And I make us say let's leave the rest to the lawyers so that they have too much legal issues. But better so. But una me busa penny phone back up for Commander Sugar Factory. No, say when was the last time I offer her? Because I was raging.
Commander Sugar Factory last, I think this month, on the 6th of July this month, we were supposed to witness a demonstration by the concerned youth of Commander. The demonstration, allegedly organizers calling off because I'm told the regional minister sent an emissary to engage them for a dialogue on Commander Sugar Factory. But clearly speaking, AFIA, many can say a Comfy juice factory. It is not operational because recently we heard they have closed down the factory because of lack of raw materials. The president's own brainchild, then I'm saying, when we told them that look, backward integration, put up the factory, go and look at how the raw materials will come up. They say no. Why has the Comfy juice factory currently ceased production? On account of unavailability of raw materials. Commander Sugar Factory is rotten down with the speed of light. But you see, Sabi, now mem now bro say ya. Say when yakitia was ashi so yakitia. Afia, the import cover. Sikadodo is spending on importing sugar into this country alone. Now ya banya abro any utrim. Ya banya odin Ghana mine. Ya banya odo Ghana mine. Now what say economic issues are say how you want to control the cedi dollar relationship now. So you fracture any sound-minded economic team will make sure say Commander Sugar Factory they will bring it to life to make sure say at least the pressure that the importation of sugar alone puts on our cedi is curtailed.
Okay, but
the job opportunities our Commander Sugar Factory alone could have given to Ghanaians, especially the people in Central Region. It's more than all those Boja factories put together.
Okay, fine.
One the factory put it together. The job opportunities that Commander Sugar Factory was going to offer to the teeming youth of Central Region. I don't also saying now, but you see, yes, I did say what Commander almost wins you as well, answer. Almost the difference between the two political traditions. Say a human never where say yeah, Ajo Mahama buy this capudu be shame and call for we buy yeah. It's saying I'm on your same get for 4 ye. Jo Mahama more time is a craniba. It's in Sergimano, almost time and I say. And if you look at the evaluation report, I said bit of Friday, Yenya Penia and Samantina as a trade minister, or share your money buy how they devalued the factory now. Clearly, you could see it says, I'm sorry, and Kasakra. Now, the Commander Sugar Factory, no more devalue, no more science what to but you come today.
Mammy phones here because there's a whole year about Commander Sugar Factory. Many board secretary Nekase, we mesan Nakase, you may about him and Moye Kosi. Because even as of today, in command, and boy, no one can admit it to me. Or Church mom say, a test run for a month. A year and I ye. Omo funding. Finance Minister Troy almost said omonto ombo after elections. Indeed, a factory Nakasa was not 100% set up. Sika no mu here to buy the raw materials to start operations. Any then wasn't there. We are board secretary. More time board secretary no can do there. That is not a matter for discussion. Politicians must not spin developmental issues into the account there kakra yem to aso. I was live GYASO media unemployment issues so yaka keep kozia no yebeko unemployment issues ni yeboma na saka nana B ne na twetwe nkomo because I was one of the lawyers involved in sa case. Here are Melibansu a lawyer involved in the case. Yane Mame Francis Siam so be twetwe nkomo unemployment issues are Ghana cylinder manufacturing for Babe workers because they are building a big said Mr. Dasin we cannot allow on my assets say a best say because I on my sika Commander Sugar Factory mahama nye ni sika no de be ye enye kufu do sika ene ode ye nyina ye tax coins na ye na ye de be kwa kwa ene edi tuaka edi si ye ne ye jai ma ne say ya say ye nyina ye sika na is going down the drain enti na ye betena ne ye ni hu hancho a ko nu ye bi ni adwuma wo ho no ba beji chop money wo fa si bi ni adwuma ye na okọ school a wo ne ba beji school fees enti ye obia responsibility to talk about unemployment any the entire atena wama factories ni bebre no awe na achina atete apansam yes sir we cannot continue to let Ghana go the direction kona so obi amfa no ho je say o ye NDC ni anasa o ye MPP ni ansa na matters like this wetimi amba beka but it should be beyond politics. What I say should be beyond politics. Now come answer pillar 2 and I say Vim catch a Rick Dasin mama say MPP are better than the NDC no 10 times because MPP for and na kwa strategic investor for a Commander Sugar Factory omo buy no omo anya ade ne kura mwe fake sugar and omo de be che Ghana for tika no Ben New Moon Nick and I say I'm watching you live from Stockholm Sweden please if ya this NDC guy we and tropa no dey about factory no me so me free kromo bi enti e be from mu nyina na e wo se mo so mutumi che madwem because obia wo kwan so obeche na adwen wo issues ho na make say Ghana no say factory say dey o ye nyina ye sika ene ye dey eye Yvonne Wood no say if you NDC MPP o me dey mu ni say o mu ye dey same o entu ba enha ho ntientem o ti ase enha ho ntientem kra na lady ba ko dina o say dey on dey obedi atem na o me nji o tax o to dey insult that kingdom come ye bedwuma jumi pay una atu won na ho be che o yanko lawyer Amaliba ho NDC lawyers say kase ba ko a omudi case echi near finding out said then a course or court and what is the implication of the judge no on MP no council good evening you may na ko pandom patron so
no
yo council it's say a court na sema Cape Coast High Court dey aban patron cheche mai did the court actually say MP no NDC MP for Asin North ochina kra no ntumi nko baabi aso MP adore ni yie kra ntumi nko bon sample so MP omo holding him as MP bi mana.
Well, that's the outcome of the ruling.
It
says that man, he shouldn't hold himself again as an MP. That's it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Na Muslim obey appeal and I na more legal team no more share so that you can consider more options.
And then judgment on the buy into calculative copies in my lawyers. So be a kind and a jury throughout and making notes. Ochina, the best here, 2 o'clock, and then we take a decision.
Okay. But very likely say stay of education and any appeal bebemo.
Definitely the appeal bebom. So see what the other lawyers will say. But I know there will be an appeal.
Council men can't say details of the case there, but at the time candidates
we can speak about the details.
Okay.
Judgment has come, so that's no problem.
Okay. Pacho at the time candidate file no. That time no now when you letter from Canadian government say ne citizenship denunciation are complete and I say it was still pending.
Time I was filing no. That was in October, around 5th to something 5th October AP nominations. No. Now the certificate ain't by, but that is not what the law says. Read PNDC Law 284, People's Representative Act. Ask your producer to look for Section 21D.
Section 21D.
1D, yes.
Okay.
Section 21D. Actually, says the timer yebetimi a cancel obi me register me election as a MP is say time our ombeye elections no now when you qualified time ombeye elections no when you qualified and yet time ombeye nominations no say time ombeye elections no now when you qualified inti judge no AUC say time what picky forms so now when you're qualified no it's not backed by the law. The law says at the time of elections. Memory see this issue no judge no eka say and you know I was in this case before I left.
Yeah.
Judge no eka say it's a process. So it starts from nomination. And then I make say omo law no if they wanted to say nomination they would have said nomination. That word is known to them. Into almost elections. Now, say backdate elections to nominations are. Then I also say that then let's even backdate it to the time of registration.
Okay.
Time will be a extra line.
Yeah, registration.
Yes. So the law, section 21D says at the time of his elections, he must be qualified. They didn't say at the time of his picking the nomination form, he must be qualified.
Oh, okay. I think I met was at the time of nomination, no. And at the time of election, they are not qualified.
Exactly.
And therefore, judge need to be used at the time of the nomination, no, to disqualify him.
They use the time of nomination.
Okay.
And I say, which law backs that?
Okay.
Me say, I must say, Zenato's case. Zenato's case is different from this one. In Zenato's case, now one need voter ID card. We're standing for NDC primaries. And then they said that look, she can still stand for the NDC primaries because when nominations are opened by the EC, you can obtain a voter ID card. What could a voter ID card? Where were a registered voter? Where were a Ghanaian? Because the constitution says that you must be a Ghanaian to qualify. Were a Ghanaian, even though he has a dual citizenship. Were a Ghanaian. But the dual citizenship no kicking and say, or making sure that at the time of elections, he will renounce the dual the Canadian. And so when it got to elections, now we are qualified because at that time, now the certificate are.
Okay. So I get NDC argument. No, so at the time my elections in there. Now we denounce him and the certificate about so anya Canada nibio. Inti just didn't to be fa law no konechi enkosi at the time of nomination.
Nomination. Yes. I think and that's why we said the judge was wrong by applying Zenator when in this one the law is clear say you can only cancel or annul, and I don't know whether your producer is checking, you can only cancel or annul elections of a candidate if that candidate was not qualified at the time of elections. At the time of elections, now in fact, some people don't even know, say, as we speak, when we are renouncing even now that
we Canadian paper, no?
Yes. You see, and this is about allegiance. It's about the interpretation of the Constitution. We also raise the issue, say, a interpretation of the Constitution. A Supreme Court and eventually I interpret the Constitution. I did a judge and it's in the ruling and say, oh, that provision has already been interpreted by the Supreme Court. It is clear. There's no ambiguity until he can interpret it. The fact is, when no one as a judge has come to the conclusion that it is clear, no, means that he's interpreting it. The fact that one has come said there's no ambiguity, it is clear, no, he's interpreting. So that work is for the Supreme Court. Okay.
And therefore, at high court level, Juma so be interpreted.
To interpret the Constitution, no matter how clear it is. You know?
Okay. And
so you can say, oh, there must be evidence because it's about foreign law, and the foreign law, you need an expert of Canadian law to come to court to interpret. When we say all the election petitions, when the area in term, because one penny says we should give oral evidence. One penny says we should go into the witness box to give evidence.
But your application say come person court box evidence.
We said that in some way requires say foreign law must be proven. We said we should just write legal arguments. Now one day he will rule. So there were a lot of procedural errors in this matter.
So counsel, Mami Musa say I wouldn't my client minimum more court or buy there who they need me and they say
so today I didn't go to I'm not part of it.
Oh, okay.
There are other lawyers.
Oh, okay.
Long ago.
Okay. That mean, but does it mean say Ochna Parliament city are on to me Parliament?
That's what it means. There's a order from the court. That's what it means.
Okay, so it's not necessary to say it has to be served on him. Say copies of judgment in the answer.
And one say court, Ebema clerk of parliament. Or make they will write to the clerk of parliament. Clerk, so catch the speaker, and then speaker would inform, and as a clerk, will inform the EC of the availability of a vacancy. So that's what will happen.
Okay. Council, Mama, now as a pass, or Yabu Church, and Seminuma Ache, and you may. That was baby. Lawyer Amaliba, Nanko can't end, down here, and this is lawyer. But this particular case, or started, but they said you name or church, you say, a free anopa or channel parkono. I say North NDC MP, own to me, Jina baby and Castle, I say North MP. It means, or China Parliament, set a cry on to me in Parliament. We can do a year be bow on a conference, my friend Dada, on to me in Qua Yena say, on to me in Kobo and San as MP, or betting me alcohol as an ordinary person, or born son, or semi asumesi, and I'm able and San. He cannot say that he is a friend saying the member of parliament and an Obo and San. But Jemokrano, he can not say that or call him as the member of parliament for the area. And that is on to be holding himself up as a member of parliament. Medobako job creation also say because Ghana cylinder factory kesi for cylinder recirculating I almost started that the money assassin the jobs are ebe pie who will find out say look na no cra will find out the details. Me call lawyer Boama Esquire ho na me ne ntwetwe komo. Council Mpacho, good evening Anwumere. Hello Council Mpacho, good evening Anwumere.
Good evening say
Mpacho adumo na so
I'm adumo
yo Council me nim say Cape Coast high court decision e we follow up since I person enya enchechemu whether or not the court na ka say MP no elections no a man be ye member of parliament for Asin North a odi ogina wo mo na mu wo mrache bedwum no wo say null and void e chere say onye MP bio a na asesen
afia me that man chia otiefo em say ya ni masemi di etire ko yi just ya say papa bia so ya carpenter ni o de court say papa no kwan ya me show gani yi no before you be or fill a form no baby an as a automatic class or uni intelligence what I can say or your mouth from events any part or into me and cat in the crano or no court and trans no one can say what in and you won't get in the form from a statutory form and own the memo to ground so fill a form the we can try now, and also what notification no matter. But we no constitutional a matter, provision, just Obibia when you're leading to another country, and or Mapufian, wanting in Master Beginning. James Nuna, or to know at Naswa, a pretty almost more. Lankas, I mean, Chada and Kanye, but we share a Somala, a baby, what the Musa country is now, the same thing, Papa used to be at home. Everybody says, Sani Aquacoyano, court no man in judgment now, Waka going to me who himself out as a parent, MP. I say, I'm part of the popular court of a P. Everything I done and I say, every because what I could Supreme Court and on by the Senate, yeah.
Okay. It means say obi betimi obi ka so ntia say in the case of NDC for ka so ntia say obetimi aka say or they call a higher court, which in this case will be court of appeal na.
I on the memu there fairness appeal is appeal can say but because appeal is of right. You will be a right and as akwenya e wo mo bia say ukudi asem as asem na nko yamawa obetimi appeal and we na asem no we had the hierarchy of court assembly no high court and the next year the corner a court of appeal now almost na akushim normally appeal na ngaza no a matter of your friends every hearing adina lower court na trial court no and no wa bi mu na almost akushim say bia emra ni mu no judge no amfa mra we three can say so apply the case no wanya ni sa ana say adanse bi you know enye hu amuaya na say judgment and judge certified and your ground we be waiting there the bumu pa na our boss we actually and be any there obia or what dia sama wati phobia on tin ho ase no na say onyan konku through Supreme Court nkuli e review na just say o kwenya na the case o kwa go to Supreme Court na Supreme Court so na ko review na just say eno one no happen.
Okay. See, one of the cases the NDC lawyers can say, Judge, no, bruni to me at the high court level. So, Tina me pesa also cheche mu na. I told you politicians almost because I know the politics can craft from you as an independent.
Your constitution, no, just about interpretation of the person. Your constitution, a Supreme Court, and there was a 2 million a bias argument. The Munomosa aka efisu cases be bremu echese adia o medical and interpret no eni kwa se yasade beto mani so mo interpret so that is
okay
me nya enkan judgment no but me sure say Adamu Sakandi ni Sumala bibi case no that case me sure say definitely some of the interpretation now Supreme Court at the Maya, a be by almost. And the ABA now on because a woman sad did the Supreme Court on Guan, would to me say, or made or bet chair. Now, of course, Supreme Court so I bet my interpret, but you could not say, and then 79 years a swad about. The yet playing, obey the whole playing, and I say, the almighty kind acted to Mudadano, and you quite as I did play almost some money. And you share this is the S party Akosa. Or my church, choir, your pastor, your day, a friend say, assembly pass or moon, a constitution provision, the pass or moon teaching, APA, a constitution, meanings, no different parties, no, be any meaning or day mano. And I say, APA, baby, as a shada in Shia, who can how can I and you must sit on the ground to me, and yes, you can't say anything like that. Bibia the maximum makan is a Supreme Court be prepared as about because my time kind no much more kind say there I didn't that home not to medical teaching and you can say the swallow from someone and as about that here and the honor there my no more moment there and the say it is and say no more or more so many avenues akwenya people or wait me ako say obviously there's a judge in the year you know or your friend say, Nayuswa, ni 2 minutes. Or bet me up on Makokutu. Rather, engineering account I think no. And the Supreme Court was supervisory decision over all courts, all higher court and lower court. And we know engage there, so when I say, but then I may better make it so almost the court, okay, so almost the court. And I'm the
Supreme Court now, Muluzu application.
Aha, and these are all lose the not just there, also be general cast is here, not just there, because it's here now, what cast them, you know. So I'm running say yes them a constitution. That's a provision be or not say in interpretation. What's the moment pass them to answer? They go to go interpretation. They go GYA they are twaso. And they are no more year and some say Anye Uncle. And that's the no not just and then I mean that my name in Nakakra. The Banisena Supreme Court needs to say na video. Mwanga Samasaya and no. Or we began as a beer on the couple remedy should right. May I quash a beer, beer, why young sana or what through fancy Janazia in the course of process and beer, court to me, no maybe any papa. If I make us or Moka say, judge ne kwa ya bias but that judge kuya suna emze kekus bi o ka te won kujina ana meboa
the same judge one earlier one
aha
ono na ruling ma papa nzo onjina
sa onze ndizi gazo wontimi data commission ka say ndizi candidate no keep so wontimi nyina
sa
mapa ya na say jihana na so ka say onyina ampa okujina na meboa na de na we di ata na AFIA ya ni politics edu makai introduction ka crowd to papa no kire okutu mai friends Nelson Mandela no manoma chete na nancy we send the Zuma di the judiciary na mfa won say ye be ka o masem as a politician be ka o masem eso mu yo motuma won say dia sonta ya mo mpa politics ne nto njen ka na e bi bia politics an ya ne kwe hukuma yentini
yo council mama no wase anwumere say we nya abochama a very independent legal opinion wase mu say so yebemo aye subsequent education am na ye nyina ate ase because NDC crackers o koye stay of execution wa koye appeal go bo no munja na court na kasa nti eye pass wa chair so appeal eye right aga na ndidi chie bia wo nti unya asem na court ne kasa na wani nji wa otubi ya appeal wo ye da ase council ye da ase yo council kese ye ra aboama na woni ne woni ye twetwe nkomo a wo chechem se appeal eye obi right obetimi akonti NDC kase wokwa appeal enye bia say enye mistake bia sa kan so ye da se ne chechemu a wo de ama ye bekọ Ghana cylinder manufacturing in other areas ye say where are the jobs still ye beka politics no ba adwuma ne de o se etumi bie na Ghana form rant ne maba wa nsunya adwuma ne bi eye na je se yetumi aba ne aba beka asem no because Ghana ha no wa hwe ye ne anka adwuma no asem a ne edi ni nyina koye ayi a ye be he no na akwakofa asem abro nti ne ya omu inaugurate the board new board for Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company okay say Madina Zongo Junction ejana eto ho no ma che say enipa wi nyasem kweto amakokregu mantentam kete say o ne papa station ne gas station no won na say okutemu a wo hwe so ne ade na eba ye ne ye say aban ye say omma enkofo nkobu gas ni bio as I said, you say, what do gas cylinder nebeko? You just pick another one, the same size to say, oh, dear, no. Now, and no, na ye ni baby, I cylinder ni bin. So, I buy see big factory, ya cylinder no ho. Young Cranfia Bruce, ma, no china be kumi ma, ha. So, that job issue, ya beka wasem, cocoa board, say, so more fat and crop for was here to be near Busa cocoa board, the hen and more fan crop for no. Ghana Ports and Airports Authority na say asem fan crop for my Nicodemus ma Ghana for hu say mo fan crop for am kwai say MPP crop for kwa number 4 ma so be hye because Ghana for obie to tax nti osem ye no peve no obia so de ne obi otua tax bia ni nipa ye fa no as long as the person is qualified mo ma ye hu ni anyina ye fa ye crop for emra ye ma me Francis Esiam na managing director wo Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing chief executive officer Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company Limited. Yama me good evening anyway. Hello Francis Pacho, good evening.
Good evening.
Pacho san ho ye de.
Nyame ado me ho ye pa.
Yo. Ye de trade am pass. Ye be call jobs na me person creating but you are somebody who is a political animal. Watch wa manyosemu enye nne. Ye come ma wo ma ye me em say nipa metumi de na toto ho kakra. Nana Kuradu how I Yakubu we free me because you are more my hardcore politics Christian church amoni ade mo na bia oni omo be ye yi kakra say omo free ho mo ye adwuma why ye adwuma but me busa about the general political atmosphere because they say who history who free NDC and now ba DFP me boa and as say we are boss kese under an MPP I don't know they say if you are a bona fide MPP political party member.
You can be party card in your
as I say, we MPP ni.
Oh, I need to next time, man.
I see. I know it's a very bold step to Babe Mbese transmogrify from NDC to MPP. And easy crowd. Yeah.
Easy.
As I say, ukuta MPP party card.
My communication officer Wadenta.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, national committees be free. National Communication Committee and Honorable Busisai. This is my first time on that committee. Under President Kufuor, I was on the Social Services Committee, Agri Committee. I'm as a candidate for the party in Adenta in 2012. Our party, the term DBA Mami. In the 20 years, they say, no. Now, Mamina correction is where well, party politics globally, no. You two be full, maybe I say, and you be a property.
Okay.
Maybe up and out, maybe up and out. You baby, I call baby. Oh, and see, they to see general atmosphere, and there's a cocoa you know. But I was never stopped from the NDC. In my case, I said, don't catch
man, Pamoda.
Me, I said, don't catch her, let a momber palm tell over Cofodia incident, member back.
Oh, I see. After Moshe walk of what you are to me by power.
Oh, it was published widely in Daily Guide. But my press immediately.
Okay.
And my response is no. Yes, man, penny for me, me to me, Moody. And no, you know, that is part of history. Politics, no, AFIA. What way like journalism, no, ebro, risk of imprisonment, risk of February shape, and now a chasel. And you know, but Sabi, and yet, Jenny, politics, and yet, Juma, am I yourself? It is a say, no, a fair gun of phobia from watching. Say, me, drum NDC and MPTR. As I want clear reasons why we don't party on ideological basis. If they are young, if they are said they are fraternized, and so that they make us say freedom of association. You be up, baby, I'll be a condom.
Okay. Mambuza this, but we are MPP member, we are MDU under MPP. We are where's a ground and go for ja, then go for Nedumanye. Or my very and I know I branch be obey Jumama, must say if ya me to Nanado power, but my very disappointed. No, catch and I'm oh, I didn't know status or detail. We are where's a ground in Yamaya to a band now. I am MPP from Beluzu. Yes, I want help. The data I mean who for University of Ghana for research be on my and this is for Lidimo 9%.
Oh, AFIA. One said that I'm a bad program before election. That I'm carrying. Make us say data. No way, no I don't dispute. It's a guide.
Okay.
I'm out down for year, Juma. And the name of politicians will be the better piano, coca, and we no I any respect. Whoop-a. Validation ya odi na ko challenge no enye sadia she points na ebeboa na picky free no I think is the wisest thing to do it wo ma your research kra eboa e ma yeda yen ho so e ma yesi ya no mo anamo to sadia dia otwa kwan no twasa no sabi onim se na chiatia
okay okay Mami Mbusa this issue about factory na semam but generally about it I said NDC for what is a unia be mama hama krasi oba back 2024 because so Ghana na de akoi pa de na jese so ono aba na baby ojaye no san betoa so
impact sabi wo ko Asia na wo share the benevolent dictators ten one year soldier for but they changed Southeast Asia one of the side amene yes South Korea achievements no money Thailand baby no nyana I saw for benevolent dictators. Now, what about Africa? I saw for boy, civilians, boy, into your cafe between the devil and the deep blue sea. Dear, and I will be far. And I say, the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. Whichever way, be said, you'll be done in the piano. Nadromo. MPP are buying. And yet, a back of them now attested. Yes. Well, at times, no. M says, Yakasa baby. Nana, Ubasha Adenta. And Juma Yabuabe started yet. And then, and for and that municipal assembly. I don't know the landscape has changed. And I said it a fact. Who can go be so and the other PM is something you know, this for say. Now, for the time I hear a run is a buy from PNDC, amuyi pina amuyi and NDC no. So we try to answer. And guess what? Ghana to small London. Ever so much have been over 27 years. And you know, so we have been played the answer. And you know, and you do you. And to me, there's a political debate to me come. what to environment mu na wo hwa wasitene mu a me ye sure say breaking the you be breaking na
mu be breaking 8 no this year
I can assure you let's bet on it today.
Mude then na mude be breaking 80 ade say 1 year kra mu ko ba bia ba nko ye mu ko breaking 80 boy
na dro mo meba one say you be a friend of perception me nya nipa me argue blindly and na me kasa sebitafrate off my head and I'm here propaganda the American say enemre ya ka bibi on some dey say COVID and just will be the bibi say COVID o na the indicators na even up to now you have to do 3.1%. And then next for a teacher for said no one teacher for near Mawon a ye the 1 year near Mamma 3 months salary. It's a thing of the past. And then we are buying pomoding in Mianani in spite of near to 2 years in any the better no COVID no COVID ya pomoding the membruno she say shut up go. Osha John Kuma who free wa national your friends and
entrepreneurship
program no you see a judge of a man begins the first step now they have me pay or MPT abai ho me makora ba ho and say sabi a battle an award yes strategize for them near the appeal and you want to send dia one ba shania ma proport just nia me bebo etia for and she said yeah quiet if one can na they are not advising youth of today. When I say for some of ever starting youth in Greek.
Yes, youth in Greek. Yes.
Meanwhile, no. Say a quadrutra. Maybe so say a crop forward spray, especially if I want to any Italy. Say near Quadonco, near Neo say then Yamamika. Or yet it is in toast. Shati tomatoes busuwa in a shaman on it. Factory by Chinese one abahane. And the American say, who are planting for food and jobs? What's the customs in immigration? Nipa yan live to refer. It's yan said. Here fan a almost say a human because may assure say in humanity you are. Woman pet.
Okay. And in humanity, be what by Melbourne Empire. That's what you are saying.
What's a public sector, Jumano? No, make a public sector, make a say, yeah, one IGF.
Okay.
There's a young pay Sikadia, Juma.
Okay.
I buy enter the province. Now, what in Jumani be what public sector no more? After I buy no this Sikapo say, I want a productive, but the more mine security, just say, Yambambo, and I'm a boy. Yes, and no by no money are doing. What can say, never quite one in bed. They put in the back of customs to prisons. In terms of say, no, university for a bay. Bebrena, as parties of one pay, private, make a private, one more Juma. Now, no about you check, or you be a friend of graphic design.
Yeah, graphic designing.
Yes, average maybe I won't pay. One more graphic designer. There's one more year, animation, Yamaniama Sebi. One side, maybe I get a doctor. Telling San Juma, and I'm a boy. She has to go and work for it, or be a teacher, back where your nest. Then I will follow. Young Padano. Now, what you baby, I want to be called. Immigration, prisons, and Kokra when and the Obin give you way. Won't you more experience? Obi saw some in Penapco. I'm telling you, me one Crawford.
Woman in Napco now also on pet.
It's okay, Jerry. Last year, one friend na Crawford na Napco because one your model net training woman who are too many more. And Mr. America, Obi was international security. Over there. Obi was in narcotics control board. Ada who go friend Ruboni Ako baby. Oh, you can see that Mr. Police, Mr. Way. And then man who are you?
Okay.
And see, like a check. Yera, you can get to Yan fire no any refusal be let's put our money
where yeah
money, very good. In the one I mean the chat say we need a national orientation.
Okay.
And some say what Bruchila AFIA America and agriculture yeah. Yes. And how many people get into the Pentagon or White House? Woke up Brazil. Some when the fundo say latifundo say me mako Brazil must be
omu ye kuya.
Okay. Supermarket. Well, South Africa. What for said wine you know Ghana hano. One wine they do Ghana.
Yeah. Omu de fi South Africa.
South Africa. One say that block for the Italy, France, Spain near the Ebano. I know I'm creating habo.
But Francis, I know soon uncle find disappointed say mo buy ye no. Mo ka say nanado is excellent higher studio ha. Oh yeah, tiska so comedy. Intina ka go for take by now then ka factories no baby esika kro no wo no. Enka wa we esika na ba me the city factory because Commander Sugar Factory say akra we are getting information say fena Alanchemante Krenya strategic investor afena obeba after 4 years o. Ama factory ni kra depreciate. Number 2, mo amu eku juice kra mo ye nyina hwe even NDC for kra boje mo say oh eku juice die. Say mo ya ma eku no kra say covid na kan no say de o. Ase wa fon ma aka ne sin 3B. Oh yeah, a farmer last time me call farmers no mo do pineapple no kra no. Say covid buy into no mo nyina tifie na chese factory no was hanging there. So until mo kasa na mo ka say mo there you have the men, you have the strategy plus ye wo sika and e come there no. So 4 years mo to me nya factories din nyina me ye nyina nya adwuma ne me nya.
Sika wo Ghana. No correct.
Ne sika no we.
Sika ni Ghana. Mini aba. Chinese for abroad for the back. Certified industry. Tell me something you're gonna feel.
Yeah, I'm Ghana for sir.
Thank you. What shall one more start here? Pampers, soft care. One of them is the most popular wife in Ghana now. Plus, your phone saying, oh, 1 year ever pioneer.
Ever pure, yes, or more tema.
Look at some of these industries too. Not because say Ghana for him. Yeah, China ko fanyo maba. Broni so ba no produce so. Now what take you over na we so local economy no mo. It's a quite nearby. Now say asem na me ya no ne say. Yanda da bia yi. Ye rana na do okasa enemy appellation. Okasa say ye sika so it's a comedy. Na said ye papa no tetefo na anno koko no a. Ena koko ka me stay. Obi na kofa fi Fernando Po ba you tete kwase. One man brought this thing on the buyer and on the society economy. Now, you see, country depends on the youth. And so, Miss Ramika, say, young Ghana, no, you may say, agreka. Cashew, you go for complaining. You be for say, yeah, business for private sector. Said it. He said, one back carbon, yeah, quite cashew factories to Bono. Any other areas, no? Then, yes, what my India for, about the factory you see, and the core, yeah, the core, no more exported to other Western countries. Yeah, you have to enter near the supermarket sales. It's a bit America, and I said, cocoa products here, chocolate, a woman here. Now, you have a coffee country, or him a chrome day. Now, you have a bidding Ghana, dear no, you have bread. In part, the American okay, Japan, so American baseball, okay. Baseball to say golf ball, the brain about import. One shot see there. That crop one big tariff good so. And Yamana Kapot, one can't say farmer. One to reach Yadiano. And a woman starting here with Japan. China for one could imitate it. Say I can say imitation. And I'm a boy. And now America.
Come copy, yeah.
And you're made in China, very high grade. And I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Yes. And to the American they say. Baby, I hear the cassette transformation. Turn around. Yevra nanadu, Yevra baumia, Yevra Napolopoko Premier Minister, and your dimra. What did him say, baby? Yevra Lantraman saying, all protocol of the minister seen in Nara. And young woman, yeah, Juma. And she said, advantage now, yes, you be take as citizens, meaning your mind back. And he said, yeah, be Pukroma. Why then, Joe? Na yenye bi nkwa manone hwe na woni say strawberry ebi nipa nkofo afia brutiraba a won ba be strawberry
omu be dua strawberry ni bi wo Ghana
strawberry woni say ostrich farm what is it so what ho na ka say be immigration wo pe custom sa and ya wo je be because wunya na wunya tran ya pe nipa 500 na nipa 8,000 ay application office no e we hifa and na me pe GMPC request an kra ne de ba no.
And you know about strawberry factories near the nya when because e bia no so on the announcement to say boys name be make adwuma come be call
me pato yeah get in touch with you if you grant from more
na da bi na Francis ya o kana me na me get in touch with you if you grant you if grant any taxpayers money in editu anaka
example say amanoni for neighbor na sabi empuntunjuma as teacher 5 quarter so you must investment if you are bonting young Ghana for no person you dey go be shim if you acquire na you buy
na say Ghana for no so need dweti omu need support omu need capital even knowledge no kra no afa na say em Fred you fit grant ada na you fit grant mo enrich out to Ghana for say factories we mu nyina aba hantim edwuma o ha mo control di o labor office
AFIA meba number 1 who can say President Kufota near registration
yes
registration and I mean I make cultural say the youth of today no sabi agriculture ni he also be 100,000 meters some as an wako there be our graduates are on their own initiative wow baby na you see they are moving no also on the opportunity okay
I
very good some are graduate too on one kasa de ne pe bible na ka say the your own thing the choice of life and death is in your hands. Some will be a kasa koye journalist. Some will be a kasa if you are ambition to be a lawyer. Or be a kasa say, what about woman? Sabi, a question. All of it so, echo train over by. What's your sorry? What funny more pump a baton and answer some what? You have a common and what since some crazy in that. It is Sabi, no more built in a day. And if you want to dream, you continue dreaming. But Sabi, put your hand to the tail. And then you go for the help.
I want to mentor us, Kakra. Me do baba Ghana cylinder. I want to mentor us because a man tia no mo call a friend armed forces recruitment. So, almost some of them were holding almost certificates.
What kind of buying the man coconut seedlings? What kind? Say you be man seedlings now there from this assembly tree of that. Na me chirawo e binu mo ye mango farming. Ne binu mo are starting on their own.
Okay.
And to be said, come up for you better. Yes, agricultural sector, no. Dear pan,
okay.
I want to come with cocoa, your friends saying. The more chocolate, the more bitter cocoa we drink, no. The more we also support, yes, supporting your aid.
Okay.
That's yes, yeah. What can I say under Agua? Under President Kufo, one allow was trading, okay.
Meka na sa agwa no mo MPP mo ba second time maguno.
Dabi.
Nti agwa no we.
Mami we garment factory. Woman start exporting nyame ko America no mni ahie. So kwa na ye bi wa ha.
Me na meka knitwear garment wear. Me kwa na me cover the sword cutting for the company.
Under President Kufo free when buy. Yeah, President no.
Yes.
And President Mahama. And every even success and because of the commitment and the move to IMS there, and to be better by economic theory, the Americans and your ding and the Bobra or Piqua Brutile or Quantity tomatoes was in Italy, no about the sea in Ghana because of forex. Meanwhile, yes, you 2 forests here. Yeah, the convert to speak. Yeah, the convert those. The beer from China, China, but Mami dan mama pay diplomatic route. See other countries now you dey back.
Okay.
If the American say, Sabi, abanye so nipa bebree afen. Ene the former MBSSI. Share grant ya eba na 140 million. What dey use anko fuja dey na yenka. So about the care program here. One say say COVID impact relief from ni ade. Some best statistics na me dey abrel. Now we say, Nipa Bibri and Kanu Cray. Many women be at 20,000, 10,000, 50, 70, 100, 200. I was talking for 1 to 1. But the business is that instead of linking up with Swami magazine, now you have to be, now you should your pennies for Kantanka, you know. Yes, there's a brony cat at your pansam, and then I hear price. Yes, please.
Okay, Francis, yanko gas no so because I buy na said yes so be link up the okay nyina.
Create a enable environment, no. And it's up to Ghana for say yes so. Yes, so they are buying you know. Na ye di ye who aye there ase.
But Ghana farm be so ma aban no still the back stops with you say. When I also bet me fix your money a dear show, sir. You must fix it.
Fix it. Now we also won't change your attitude. Who fixes what? Maybe Anderson. Now we also a symbiotic approach.
Okay.
And I said synergy. What what do you feel on me or no minor?
Okay.
So me ha. Not for me.
You.
Na yanko. LPG yanko kwa.
Yo, Francis yanko gas no. Enko for bebe me kan, o very excited about say be fa adwuma workers adwuma mu dia. Once Ghana hamranti ane maba na omuko school no bebre no. President Kufo time research ya okay. Ya mame Femo pare na yeye. The report or the ba one of the report I can say there's a disconnect between entity ya de ma school for school. Any the adwuma nkasa hia. Enti oni ba na wie school so why political science. But oni bibia pania crown to me mfa ensina. Wow, oni pa so wie HR. But o man HR policy ba ko on to me ntro. Was say ni CV kra obi na odeko high nkofo ene confit social media omo tro CV ne project work ne ade nti ono wa na masters o but simple project work ko high obi no abetra ma no. So there's a big disconnect between training ya de man kola no and ye adwuma ye pese omo ye. But that is where you come in. When I also be fixing, you are supposed to fix education. But no there I should be fair to here do chumne na pomo adwuma omo ye ho. I think even from President Mahama, less the pandemic, they were trying to give skills to MVT, a technical and vocational way, said about no on alternative way of creating jobs. But Yembra Ghana cylinder, so about how many jobs, and I'm more sure because you take Commander Sugar Factory and say, Kebeti may create 2,200 jobs, but Yama Factory, no, anything. We don't want Ghana cylinder to become another mess, Embasoda. And how many jobs, na more share? Now, we come back to factory anytime when I'm starting. We
won't put all our information out because we're in a competitive market. Very competitive.
Oh, sir. Into a bit more factory, maybe.
Never be you are no.
Okay.
But the American want to say, we won't put all our information out.
Okay.
Katra makes me can say there was a revamping, because now it was say who page do baby and son are watching your them. And what sabi asase ya koreara se project beba so na masase so ana meboa
that is so
nti nyame adom abanya da roma lands commission da roma yanya 20 acres a new renewable energy enclave a between AFIA and Midowenya what say a free zones company fitete we a free zones company fitete na ma refi na de wo mo kakra ne say no, what's African continental trade area? No, the free continental trade area. Now what's EGYASO marketing? Any market kitwao. EGYASO is about 300 million. Not China fighting for China, but we see China factory for Nigeria. And so product now your customers for Nigeria. Before I came there, anyway. But what did I make out?
Matthias, yeah.
But running down, China follow take advantage, make a factory. Na wamu ye no sabi kafrake enye up to standard obi anim ye di enti ye shade no an ye sidedi nyame ya ebe especially EGYASO after the na say ya enti e wo say it be cylinder hub because sabi it's an industry enye trading post wow enye sabi store ukofa de ma begum na wo ye eno na ababe enti e wo say ye ma industry no fa ne ntuma prefera afia ene India. Now, in the pandemic, no oxygen cylinders if you Ghana cylinder. You go funny,
sir.
Now, I can assure you, and I can tell you to check from Honorable Asamoah. Let us see you go up. Well, potential never. Liberia President, His Excellency, upon we are Wife Excellency, and my delegation by your anchor 500,000 a year.
500,000 cylinders a year.
500,000 a year. Capacity no way. Ya call Peru recirculation ya yera half and then EU ada Roma. Ya country trips. One say ya cylinder wo Peru with one more my valve air fisher. One see day Kingfisher any bell valve say. And no valves are we use so. It's one more ya return visit to Ghana. You're on a different assignment. I can sell in an GCMC. China 40 be Kumase. Now you imitate GCMT.
No, we try the same cylinders. No, the call.
Oh, brand, sister, you're a duke. I can net at that Central Police Station. Oh, you have the cylinder factory war. A throw smuggle. Yes, throw her yard fast cycle. NYN QCMC. Well, Nara, you're problematic. Now, no, you're who any city. And you're near for Swama. Tabuno Munyaba, as far as 20 acres. Confirm it from Land Commission. If you machines and Kayedi Babe exchange machine a war fit in 1998 a factory. Yes, it's a machine. Yamiada Roma, any workers' dedication, and a machine to wear a Juma. Meanwhile, no 15% about the account in good time. Hey,
machines and Kamode Bay factory, no.
Yeah, the Bay factory, but not Casata, you pass it on the war.
Okay.
But about the say with modern technology, no, a plant into the Ababano, 8 me enco, baby, I want and 8 me boy expansion program. Not just a year, baby, for Frokra. Now, one cylinders, no, from your introduced to 3 kg. There was a Ghana had no 52 kg, any 72 industrial ones, no, and also your cradipa. Okay. If you say you're copy of, you'll be a friend of autogas cylinders. They are a woman used to gas for car. Okay.
I know so many different.
And any different. And also back. And so far, but near your crabber into dollar media. De piano, a better pay. I say, what should be to say oxygen cylinders, a which you power chroma. And what your cook stove, and the one cook stove advert are well, your cook stove, yeah. And we free why you'll be there, your friend of Brandon, and also we free why you will be there for your friend robotic section. Yeah, baby, as a future expansion. Now, be some say no, you're doing who can't quite free Mampo Methodist. What call very good. Into when
I St. Peter's SHS one go winning robotics competition wa brocheno.
Very good.
St. Peter's and Coco.
Yeah. One go here Juma way. It is to be an order of 1 million. What of our he?
Yeah. Who can cry bro 1 million but at 1.2. Yeah.
It's here share circulation.
Okay.
Yeah, share West Africa. Yeah, share West Africa and Central Africa. Here at Alantemantino, Juma, Dr. Bamiano, Juma, President Ankasa, you want him.
But time Ben now, did is a factory, they be me per jobs, and my boys and girls.
Honorable Martin Opoku Prempe.
Or said that bang.
Or see, yes, you know, yeah, ye. Or buy ye. Or no, Aqua secure funding. Or buy ye.
Oh, money funding.
In Pasatomo, outside a middle ministry, honor, or fair meeting. Now, I on this figure for your restructuring according to the Public Financial Management Act and the Ministry of Finance.
Okay.
And it's still that you won't, as I say, now, let's threat now one day pay a visit. No brand, being projected, never show you block plan, no money idea. And see, by this time.
But then by this time, person me who timelines, no, that Ben a factory, ni beba.
The timeline is saying, you have a 5-year trajectory.
Okay.
We are talking of job creation.
Okay.
Mami say, no, we are planning, and you're planning, but the trajectory is to by 2024 to 25. No, that's 1,608 jobs, and that means it for us because they say we are about
7,608. And 8.
No, and 8. 1608.
Okay, 1608. Okay.
2025.
Okay.
That's 2022 to 2025.
Okay. Into at least 2 years there.
We expect to say. From the last quarter of this year, no, now you're clearing AFIA consultants, woman,
okay.
One would do it to me. Some cars and you begin a little trouble. Now, who will say, the man who don't quite Kufado, His Excellency, I drink here, Dr. Bamia, Mr. Digital. Yeah,
Dr. Bamia, Nazon Caso.
What's it?
Nazon Caso.
Oh, Daddy, someone said to you, baby, I don't know. Wow. What says you when we are the now next year by this time, no. Mr. One way or man, chubby, no, and it won't be General Chroma.
Okay. Because we don't create jobs in my and 1 year here. More politics now, we are and fire.
Already about your created $2 million.
And no, meant, and you say my tree, Ignatius. My chin is sound, but it's 2 million away.
AFIA, you see, when we say the jobs have been created, it's through the public sector. PPP.
Move for contract na 2 years na 6 months contract na sam musi 2 million.
AFIA tomo. Kazum lion here Juma. You should see that he's partnering the government sector. I want me nyama bebre. Come in bread yafa. And now one more proper got no more kwao. Now we should pray in a Juma. Now say Juma wodo binsa and nabola chance akaka said away. In most communities no, your bins maybe blue ones no. You see and it is gradually. Yeah, quietly. It may say yes, take it to a government which will move us even if gradually. That the other can one on your share. That was the alliance to know about the no. Tell them to propaganda no me.
Okay.
They're free.
Okay.
One casa, I can assure you. So 2024. Whoopa, never be say you are despite. Now I'm back. Now I'm corporate affairs director in charge of sales and distribution. And assigned to the legal department.
Okay, obisi and can't just say. Obisi and can't just say, no, mouth, Nanka, Bema, and Kagana for I think Kagana for man and comes and can do in Abeda. One more day.
Yeah, women's empowerment, so you move your face, Yanko. Yanka, a ma, a high, a throne, one of those power. But all I'm telling you is that that was on a lighter note. All that they are making say, Ghanaians should expect more. It's as a bigger cylinder. Then you can wonder how the other sectors are coming on board.
Okay.
What can a confuse your friend saying?
Commander Sugar Factory and Eku Juice.
Commander Sugar Factory, nothing. Again, from the very start, no, that the whole thing was flawed. Yeah, first of all, yeah. Getting investors, for you, maybe buy investors. You're back near the state, near call. If investors now, yeah, cannot. And a foreign direct FDI's influence, no. And the BB also what I am about. And your hard work, confidence building, your consolidation with institutions, with financial systems, indicators, growth levels, ratings. It's a new market. And when I catch you for no, I'm not say university for no, Mr. Russian language in America, so language department, no, you have some many young corner.
Okay.
Now you partial industry, agriculture, because America almost every university was an agriculture university before you graduate to where you're going. Now be actually political science, sociology, but you're so. I pay. Call me peace science. Me find your peace science agreement. Me call your trading. And I'm me call your consultancy. After me call MPM near there. It's all I'm saying is saying there's a disconnect. Said that honorable chief of staff some time ago. Disconnect with their work. It's in memory of
okay.
Yeah, the school one. The math on the higher. Mapa education. So how do we go around? Yeah, at the end. What's up with today? One man in Kawahano. If you're now, I'm alpha beta. And I'm a boy.
Yeah. Oh,
it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, English, mathematics, the big kuntani. Mano. Hey, agrek. It's why I'm saying, I'm in the church.
Yeah, me are more interested in jobs. What's it 1,600? By 2024, me person boys and girls started a match.
Me say 2025 you break it. You are brother be started.
Na. No mu nya adwuma ni bi magana for before 2024.
Oh. That's ya.
Na Ghana cylinder recirculation da be na mo de beba.
Ebi beba. But you see, this political talk of 1,000 jobs in 2022. It is not true. Me the American on the say last quarter, may come a fast, yeah, quite a fast, yes, so. Yeah, clear. Yeah, 40 factory, and check. And by end of 2022, no. Yeah, but class,
okay.
Nipa Baba will be about 408 by the beginning of 2023. Now, yeah, cost because you see, I say it's in the package, no more yet to Papa. What do you think of 4 billion Ghana? Now, would you not be sick? So when you machine
okay,
won't do that. You're suffering human resource policy.
Yeah,
yes, okay. Now you're calling and I hear the soldier, your friend's attitude, and you the cope because we do before we complain.
Okay. Yo, Mama, no, I say, yo, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, baby. MD of Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company, Frances Rabna Esiam, and Chichon, come on, say Cylinder Manufacturing Company by 2024. Omu created 1,608 ejuma. Omaji assassin idea omude kwakoye. These are the answers I pay way for ejuma. Member be ma ofila. Me re be ejuma be pai bia. We need to create jobs for young men and young women no. Na ma ba beka. Enye say ye check your bank keke, but ye check your by the same time no. Ye san hwe be solutions wo for Ghana for our mbe. Mate say Cocoa Board any Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority next week me ba na answers as to whether no credit Cocoa Board for airfa and crofo anani baby a wodo document ni nyina beba. I will go and check and do that for you. Be commander sugar factory but bia ye nyam penifo na be to aso at another time. But Salasi was if I give up I give up cry was one there or share video no say the ama commander sugar factory na say I no hear something else. So that's you people are part of the reason why Ghana what problem. You don't have to watch something else. Watch it and ask for MP starting from MP DC. Start giving the pressure from there. And kwada na you have 2 elections. About me say me na me koye dirty job ni ma. And Sylvester K. or say government is not an employer. Ghanaians must bear that in mind. The private sector and also omo no fan crofo. Sylvester government ya no ka che nkofo so be for adwuma nti misrew nyaboche government no omo ya campaign no omo ka be bia adwuma will create jobs. I want a problem ni ba no, it's not the people, it's what they tell them. And Alex Palmer say Ghanaians should start creating their own private businesses. Enye ni nyina na ye de ni be hwe aban cannot do it. Anthony Yeboah no say NDC for pa de omo ya bunch of nation wreckers so mo ma kwa say commander factories ni ade mu wie ya mumu de subone ba bebo obi or say build came ends without raw materials to feed it. Also my commander no without building the raw materials to feed it. We are now paying for the cost although it cannot produce any sugar. Uye ya NDC wo de subone mo bebo MPP Kofi Asante so YouTube or CFA. So you don't have anyone else to interview but to let Frances Esiam just come and make noise and worry us. Netidi empa na Frances Esiam obeka ye. Osi o create 1,608 jobs boss. Yeah, the taxpayer is kind of no. Whether Frances Esiam be kasa ana wan kasa o tax ka wom. Some of these people I was some my ani omo kasa na show what they are doing. What I say for pay ni edit omo ka no. Hwe. O dey your friend saying tag osi if you don't mind enkrofo no Mahama about 200 times the cry, bet 20 and 200 times. So see, Obeba back 2024 and Fino. Kojo upon Checheku no say when will this or see if your allegiance is to Mahama, it will expose you easily. Misuntuna Monday, you almost say me MPP no my allegiance is to Mahama. You people are confused commentators. You don't know where Fiaboga is anymore. And if Fiaboga or MPP Adeche and allegiance to Mahama, you are confused. Clear your mind and come back and send me another message. Obi, I see an order of Seshorari will quash a decision by a lower court by a higher court. If you catch or more, no more steady because the court no ma order Cassia Seshorari now. Lower court about the question or no any legal commentary and all the way say Ediabano. How you for you know say if your leadership every day be a message back up and I'm sending out say leadership and now those who be creating jobs now obeti me creative now so see on no atiada enkosiaga Anthony Yeboah no say NDC can talk on radio because you don't need to produce documents as evidence. If you senkamu busa NDC for evidence and come on factory no man ye hute. So on so mo catch we TV so say document no cry catch on say mo to abo funding so on dey akwakodru and na Philip Tebi no say Ameliba lawyer pa said oh yeah interpretation kwasi adu and no say NDC for the day bia mo lawyers radio lawyers nko courtroom dey omo nko radio so no mo di omo law and Sam Davis so say if you please ask the NDC say second case ni ade say no mo jubilate say dey na atum afi de omo ka so omo koya appeal for what na your friend say obi o se afia no krepa na afia wo ka no na Ghana for na yempe no kre no na Philip Makan udie no wasan e de message ni bio aba na Margaret Kwam was fertilizer na disappear VIMLADY say also hwe fertilizer 940 million Ghana cedis ya to for planting for food and jobs yes boy boy dey say if your fertilizer na ayira the word is honorable it should be deleted from MP so mo dictionary remove because enyo mo and omo ye honorable work bia Ghana for ni ato aba mo omo enti en delete no omo akasa omo for omo conscience enko ye adwuma ne ehwe so omo betimi aya na na folly afenyo o say bulk LPG plant is being put up Puma Energy for ye bi o say if you afra Puma for so no omo be kire omo se pacho Puma for no ye fa Ghana state money ne de ma omo sika no omo de koye nti they don't owe us yes citizens no omo ndi ya kaso mba be cheche nsemu a kire yen if they like Puma for betimi a cheche say na I'll call them. But abain de na ye de abain sika ne me no mienu tax coins no ye di tu omo ne the first people so omo bu akonta che say sika ne ye de ma omo no omo de ye den. That's why we are calling the government institutions on the job creation issues. Aaron ya anate no say if you busa no abrante ABC they will not blame government, they will blame journalists. Na me see journalists na so kokromoti no koto abama awa na yesterday and san wa ba send me message bi am memo punchline me dey say me ntwa me ye program ho na me si metiasia na me punchi obi no me punchi o simple nya san ma ka che frema block no ye mpense hunu block no hwe e charge graja block no simple. If you want to contribute to national discourse fa o tax na kwato ice water cra ya te o tax wo so na yesterday mwani na Ghana tax sika na ye kan wasem enye ndisi sika ena enye MPP sika obi afa sika mfini fi amba government mu Ghana sika ya nti mwani na ho ensene me message bi asa adwa sewa edu wasi afia sister bi wode aba asa awolande obedidi watem na misi mi busa se fine girl pa se wapo hu osu watwi wanimo na obedidi obi atem learn how to talk adwa sewa edu no adwa thank you se wo kasa kire no adwuma ye adwuma ene yese me mbeye o send me message na di matem me o tax money emba me ho udi matem kwa you can cry to the kingdom come menje o tax bia o ti am a free mind kwasi coffee no se fia Ghana youth most of them are not serious so said na Francis come o ka so o mko ye adwuma bia onye enso nipa kro ya o de fa no kwa brochi ana ba bi obeye sa adwuma no opportunities bi wo ho ewom se adwuma ni wo ba de some opportunities ba o de omko a obeka so onye o se fia me hwe from Korea bra be adwuma Ghana for ye ha ono so de dia Prince Coffee e de buy no integrity guys o gomua o se fia gomua wese for ye nya happy cra ye leaders na die hwemo na ye ya alasan sulesi o hwe alasan e da se pa eje kwa me no o say why this woman be na wuken ana Dominic Owusu o say if ya Francis asem na o kan na etro na odi e fa o kan nya no kra wo say we create jobs on train no create jobs asan no abekasa enye nne mukala Jonas say if ya mo carry VIMLADY good job na ye na kufu ado ho easily obetimi affect Ghana economy ni na abotre ana sese Ghana fo nya se de ba kakra obetimi de affect adwuma na de bia na ana say adaben ana obekọ akoye Brian Becker and as Ghana will develop but it will take time because if everyone wants an office work obia person tina office we twa 7 obia person okoye nkru to adwuma Becker a trooper na okan ye adwuma we as media people yi etole bia the best part of the job ni say we be kokrom ye election na okoye bia be bo but still it gives you experience unam form unam bush ye kwa krase ekwan bi wonum kra nya ne afam na bi wonum ekwan kra ni woni ne ai chese ye nam ho village bi wo ni mo ni obi a nsuo fi na unum bi schools under trees ye sikotwa na upra nso na utwa. That's the beauty of the work. Ba obi aba person better microphone echi aye nkru to adwuma be 18 years and say na nya microphone echi at 90 tobo ba na beka send message no kan sintim dan so Shadrack wo say aba Dana abata opa seriously wasi won say ya na eye binum ka say afuom no obi a wo ye raba nka kasa te say de wo ye raba we de wo kasa te say afuom nko na wo kasa we emwa eno so Ghana enko nanim ti hwe nema efa oman Ghana ho ene say de oman Ghana so betimi afa ne to ma prefer to no so the message wasende ede abreye enono ena Vividash Amponsano say if you good job and enemo ye no Tay Ebenezer say if you mo you've done your best in asking the questions for taxpayers yene ye hono ka wo kra de nke bia ka wo kra de anka wada because me say minya body BD asemada I don't need that much, you know. Kofi Adams no say if you make sure live from US a good job and na wo ye nyina ye musa questions say na mo man no enko nanim Kofi Adams me da se papa ene adwuma wo ye na branche baako ado Blackmore say if you don't mind him or kaso and o kasa na minim no pa Cynthia me mame was a good evening VIMLADY baako pe na enjoy intro na wo de ba ye ne pa Kojo Jesse Boache Michael was a good evening if ya me sure for insekina me da se papa Imano Adolf Jan say if you good evening I think MPP government has done better than NDCU kakray kro mo ye nche say ombebo homodin and Imano Adolf Jan say if it's allowed for someone who can register not so only also then it's allowed for someone who can register when he or she doesn't have a Ghana passport or Ghana card and is it allowed them say is it allowed for someone to register when he or she doesn't have a Ghana card? I think so. You don't need a Ghana card per se because munya integration of all the cards into the Ghana card no. Almost say for nipa mienu ebedi adanse and yes our passport never to register. That was what Electoral Commission regulation omode buy. Imano aka and also if you today's program no superb. Nyakopon show ene adwuma ya o ye no. And aboa hini Charles so if you Nyakopon show pa good job. And o ye Legon is Legon ene ye hwe no. Scanty Theo Davis no say me hwe wo Western region Enzema greetings enkoma Catherine Agbelima Afeku mum Catherine yete ne kache pa. Wo hia na kache sevem ye nyina ye se ye chia no pa Enzema so de na say me ba ho be fa takwa boss Pristia na ma fa wa ba Enzema be hwe Rose ni ade nyina we must ya the village na ya chete ya pese ya na ya be police sa me say na say the liar be ko ano Alex Kakarino good evening Vim. I like how you present this program pa but please we your program no with Vim without fear or favor fire na sa your London and I hear sure no Joseph Mensah no say if you don't you see this woman is doing politics with your program Francis yes why your politics one redder then and Masapi was a good evening Vim. I'm enjoying the show from London. Na Jeffo ene Auntie Lucy Gloria Opon asamwane ama from Poma na UK me chia wo mo ye da sepa Masapi wuhia mame Auntie POKUAA Paulina or T Shepherd Bush area ho we ya o se ne ba no wo chia no papa and Asamo Simon o se me so me hwe NVTI office East Legon mo na mote mo de mo no as you know abroche no East Legon ho say if ya good job and amoye no Ghana Asamo Simon and or the message we buy and Abubakar Kadiri o say if ya aja been to kwabre for good work so nebusa questions na adwuma de o say pai ni enyina so enya biye and Shaggy Ajiman was say VIMLADY but those who will get the opportunity to work no must be serious with their work Ghana ye pa grododo de bia nkofo no mso o mu recruit o mu ja bribe je omo ya hard work ni wo mo for mo no ma je bribe no ma kofa lazy people e de omo ko ene de Ghana for kasa o I like it. Imano Aka was in fact Vim you are fighting for the youth pa Nyakubo show in all endeavors Eje Joseph no so US and or free or sending a message Nicholas Adai Ochre was it good evening Vim me wa kaswa CP Roman Nyakubo show no kra no an waka no Joseph Mensah no say if you busa Francis say am me say who's them and omo ye adenta enya nsuo no eto de bia na ma bi wo onye steady also the fi Italy and Joseph Edeba and Ibrahim Boatin also if you Eric Dassing Asamoka is very unfortunate say you sound like you are NDC but not Ghanaian Eric Dassing yeah factual ma Ghana for yeah Ghana adwuma enye NDC adwuma and obeye and Paul Kobna also me show live from Saudi Arabia Mecca if you ni adwuma say where is our street light street light no so muguso Ghana ni dey so how nim say street light ni dey asem and nana boachi yadom nana maka message so the free Austria was it if $35 million did not even complete one factory in NDC omu waste taxes kwa maji 35 going to be anya commander sugar factory ma bet na be blame MPP and Atanga Bernard, I say I'm watching you live from with Kuntinasi Chief Inspector and son and Francis Ejebe Queen CEO of Bosontre Bank. Will Kuntinasi around Bosontre at the Massapa Kuntinasi for you so your cham Bosontre for the some of the any doctor was said you chum. Baba Bayoyo, what's the problem? Mills function in NDC was a big problem. Alote is gone. Koku Debu is gone. Say why pa and I'm going to bet NDC. Hey NDC. Enti ma mani I say don't catch a faction kwa na woman na was so the Norway and ababa bayoyo or the free. So Idris was if it's 12:51 midnight here in Russia. But until you close, I'm not sleeping. They love GYASO and critical issues. Pa more vim. So Idris, yeah, that's a papa. This one the chop hag. What I say, chop kiss, they mean to me about chop hag. Call Russia, now they are now here, Yakopo Chow. Good job. So, Idris, no. Kojo Asempa Furniture Works. So, see, this program is sweet, pa. Me wo edum ewo kumase, and I make sure. Some more entry, you see, if you don't need to reply, fire and conform, sir, we need jobs for the youth. The away and one, ye peno, obia be di watema, forget no, na fire my Isa Usman, was it VIMLADY? Now, betting is employing youth now. Ampa, Isa Usman, asema no krana okano. Ejuma na anyone to boy si bebre ye betting. Omu nyina sports betting ye buy, ono ano omo ye. Kokotwa no nya 100 Ghana bia no de ato ne nchen. But it's not sustainable. Cause we better say and say we need saying. Enti I was a factories in the creating a boys here. Nkoma de na dada ni nyina. I was see a revive. And yes, I was see a kasa sana me minimum meye. We must revive it. What you say? Cause ene nana do ni ho. Atamos ko e say ni atamos ye dan ho me boa. De ye say ho. Enti yenya na ni ebe ye and live beyond us. Ye nana no nyina na ye nana kanso anu mbra ene meye bi. That's what we appreciate. Even would not say the youth are the same people on social media fooling themselves if ya and fighting my youth be Yvonne. What can I say, mom? Yvonne, what can I say, pa? Or see if ya youth now also fight your mom. They are the same people on social media fooling and fighting mobia. They should fight for themselves. Or see if they get a job, sister if ya they will do the same thing. Laziness. Yvonne, Yakopo Sha, Yvonne Wood. Yakopo Sha, why do you move the ho pa? When it the ho? Me to my mind day for you. My mind day for you. As someone can it true. Gideon Daniel no see if you or see you are losing listeners. Boss na me that's why me they say media. So if you send me a message I'm losing listeners media. My job is to come and fire. Whether somebody listens or not, my job is done. Home and dry. Fire and go. They send message. We'll send you message 180 okay. Me so me kasa maji me pay. Yesterday o mo adwenda ho na mo ani na ho na kopa adwuma bi ye na mo zga na wo adwuma nka we unze ndi sa message we wo dey ase comment appeal to no say if ya more vim wati mo koso na mo nya adwuma na koku de bu de na ma ne hunu papa wasi apipi for ya crowd so mbeji koku nti omra na mpipi for ne be ye adwuma eje kwa me no say if ya seriously I think this man is from Kumasi or brage papa man be na wo kan Dixon asem na oka na ase hwan and folly afenyo makan with the Judith Pascal was say sad thing say if ya by the time they finish collecting the money the person will be dead yes kidney for example na me and Judith Pascal send message o ka say if ya wo hwe Ghana high health system ni nyani pa no ba betina TV so no wasu na ni ase moja wan we be di 1 to 2 city e be wie na nipa no wawu na oko na fa so ben ene dia ba Eji runs for no VIMLADY Ghanaian politician their mouth sa Francis be a factory no nice cylinder manufacturing yenya adwuma nya mouth no abeye was it Jai Francis and Nana Mensa no say if I'm coming down to Ghana to fix the country I'm sending this message from New York City Mount Venom catch almost me say me ba abe fix Ghana but obe contest here we welcome the youth come and contest election. Ye hear young blood. Nana Nyako no say Ghana they are young jungle only the strong will survive. Dominic Owusu no say talk no action. Jai Francis kra no free line so no nko. And Peter Boatin was see Omusumuru from Edomabing was please if ya ask the law and explain what is meant by electron. But your electron any law no more. Election and assessing. And ohini John Frank was watching from Brekum. Thank you if ya. Emmanuel Dire was God, my God, bread and butter issue. So if we don't want any comment like political comment for bread and butter issues here okay to say job creation. They was here can Iman also say if you are on application for one, there is a question. Do you have alliance with any country? Into catch MP no kojina and say yebuza na question answer ben or the my answer no abedina ka say okwakoya appeal. And now Francis Opoku Israel no say my dear sister, you are right. Ghana Nankasa is crazy. Afro guy Thomas was me shout from Stockholm, Sweden. Afro guy muna mote can't Stockholm o my ni yankasa ye bon pese dachi mu youth no so mbe dia Ghana be yet say Stockholm obi. And Ben Newmont Nate was say I'm watching from Stockholm, Sweden. Stockholm for Sweden for the masipa ye tu chema mwate. Decency akpene akpen was say me share mo live from Dodowa. Was say if ya Decency is my name, Chris Decency. I like your name. Nananya Akono say remember that even our school days we still school, but sometimes we only do more theoretical aspect than practical aspect than theory. That's why they read nice budgets without reflecting in the people's life. Mental message nothing here, papa. Until no I send a message no. Yvonne would not say if you are politician they are the same. Sami Boache, Azonto Road no Sami Boache me who say on my road now I know say what's a video now send here none near heroes man Sami Boachonka. Was it the largest opposition party NDC kept exhibiting high level of incompetency. And I'm wondering why they can't even see that they are being blindfolded. Kindly IMF I rank Ghana the best economy. Most of to an year press conference. Sami Boache at the end. Kwajo Akroma was he if ya what's it then? Me will send a message. Me read the message. Are you still a media person? Yes or no? Answer the question for yourself. If yes, what have you lost from this government? And what has Muhammad given you in time? Masa forget it now. We go to Mema yikra Tios Kanti Macau message Mukala Jonas Macau messages no any messages are benyina and messages no matome boa kinkan ninyina Henry Akrite Akoli or see if you're easy electoral commission they have a big question to answer eba ne say na ye den ebedu say they must answer all those questions because at the time omo register papa no say na papa no enye qualified as a candidate say the court Canada the EC must also be held liable for allowing the man to contest. On also the message, and that is what he's saying. Say, say papa no enye MP enye qualified. Easy for no. Therefore, musu benjina da kem. Niye musu musu question because so be a bonea easy is part of sa bonena e course no. Ebusa for mami famusia. Me time na reme. It mean to me be a message, but I promise you. Yes, I make a say the Meshabo I mean so no. Next week, me shed the be a time na magana for. Yeah, me say yeah agenda be and say job creation. Yeah, topic be a you be shut out the job creation account. Topic be a juma a Greek. Yeah, the back account meaning professor be okay NUS ya. Why machine edi edua banche? Why machine edi two banche? Why machine edi? Just say people have knowledge. Me do omu nyina beba TV so na me ehu. Na say politician yera minister. Ma hwe na ma saa de we ma fasika nko hye ma me yenye life skill. Na say 64 years ya so any second and ebedo ye koko dia dabi KNUS there's another person why machine e de bo koko what's obi ante da ye fi no yet na China for be fa ye koko mo ye machine o mo de bo wi a eyi na wo machine koko ni ma ye di no o tafi koko aba no ya na bibi wa ase tofe very nice very juice bi o mo twe juice no no mo de akoya asichire no mo de koko aba na koye koko powder show China for me was saying as a technology be wo Ghana dada wo Ghana ye fi university for no me ankasa makoke university na me conform nyina ba because Ghana no we must let Ghana move forward beyond NDC and MPP and yes sir we best send the message they did the attempt to that kingdom come Ghana will not change but we want Ghana to change ya anya hwe kra wa asase so aye wu a me say VIMLADY say ma wu a am de me say gumi bo a I must be remember say VIMLADY we bibi papa we dey why bone 100 kra we papa ba akubi e ma Ghana se sign na say me betire mu ana me nyare na me nya papa bia de a then obi me na kan brof wetin again and you remember fast that ma so do radio no to okay 101.7 FM wo hwe ye wo YouTube and Facebook and na se kese double kra na ma we use data so thank you very much wo hwe hanum aseda kese nso nkoma facility pro for se o madaroma wo mu hwe bibia na April June omo ye courier service a oba wo school na fe na o de shito gari ni ade bekwa akoma akora na omo abeto no de akoma akora no men kofa Accra Kumasi road nkoku ho enkofa nkoko road nkofa Cape Coast road enkoku se nipa no chese wo beti asi we ko ya accident ma April June fo nya adwuma na ma ate omo aso be se solid things and omo de akoma oba no nsunda se bia ya fa de sefata amre no wo madama ya fa se dan so ma special ice mineral water nsuo de no na ebusi immune system no be ma adwunso ma odwunso mo ye clear sa odwunso na odwunso ne ye brown a masa wo how kidney no special ice mineral water ne de bia obedwunso no odwunso ne ye white ana ye straw said the doctor for be can straw colored na je say yara ye steady ne ye nyina ye mo ho ban unya kidney no a NHI bi animo pato me sheda na me yes example no de bia kidney fo bi se ne me say efia me here dialysis efia onyi family mbra TV so NHI enye o me say o me ani na ho protect your kidney protect your liver protect your lung just say ye de say your friend me VIMLADY afia POKUAA dan koma me producer Kojo Hansen any frame mo bankro and producer papa o mota me chance o mu nua be ma odame ne maame da form na yire so awo double salansa na wo ye be ma no waso anya chan a na je se wa so obi a wadi eduro e na o survive we so a na je se ha wo ye be ma ugina wo na so odame hyede wa o maame awuo na wo yire so awo ya sem ebusiafo yakopon ya adoma e beto ase ye nya na monyum bi mfante e hot so ko Ghana problem no o se edu baby e bonyum ye di cool ye temper ye na ye ne de mo ye steamy kakransa Ghana be yo maybe next year 20-30 years time na mantie no mo beba no Ghana be ye madam asia mamunya mu eni tie nwumre